Boa tarde. Muito obrigada ao Porto 2020 por convidar-me a participar nesta conferência. That's as far as my Portuguese goes. I'm Lara Folch from British Esther, living in Barcelona. My workshop is called Helping Our Students Create Their Own Arrangements. I use the process of getting my students to make their own arrangements of the repertoire they're working on for various reasons. Firstly, I think it really helps them to understand how the music is built. So we take the music apart, we analyse all the elements, and they understand what makes the music tick. So they play it in a very different way afterwards. Quoting the general theme of the Oporto conference, it gives them the chance to put into practice what they've researched, what they've studied in other lessons in their musicianship or theory classes. Secondly, it's a great chance to mess around and play around with different techniques from different styles and even different instruments, and it really helps them to enlarge their colour palette, their sound world. So when they're playing in a more traditional setting, either with their pianist or in other ensembles, they can access all these different sounds. For instance, I was going to work on some of Falla's Spanish pieces with you in the workshop. The Jota and the Nana, and for instance the Nana is entirely based on Andalusian harmonies, and there are lots of intervals, very flamenco intervals in the melody. So we could, for instance, work around those intervals and the different guitar techniques used to play the music. And then we would analyze the meter, because this is based on a solea meter of a mix of 2-3, 2-1-2-3, 4-5-6-7-8, 8-9-10. The whole piece is based on this meter. So working on all these elements separately and in a creative way makes the student feel completely different about the piece. And that's the third reason I think it's very important to get our students to engage in this kind of work, because it makes them interpret in a much more original and personal way. So when they're finally in the traditional context actually playing these 7 pieces by Falla, for instance, they would offer us a very personal interpretation of these pieces, not just an imitation of someone else's interpretation. So I think that really works. Well, I hope to see you soon and be able to work with your instruments, even if it's online. And I guess I'll see you in the flesh in Finland. Se on hirveän hauska, että me tullaan Suomeen ensi kesänä. Please keep safe and creative. Bye for now.